In September 2020, three bills related to India's agriculture sector were introduced in the parliament. On 20th September, through voice vote, all three farm bills were being passed in just one day from both upper and lower house of parliament, even after a fierce opposition of the bill by several political parties. Demand by opposition parties to refer the bill to select committee for better scrutiny and examination was rejected by the speaker of the upper house. This move by the government sparked widespread protests by farmers all over the country. More than 100 farmers died in a year-long agitation against these three farm laws. Eventually, the Indian government knelt down, and on November 19, Prime Minister Modi announced that his government will repeal all three farm laws. This is just one of the examples as to how this current establishment is making a mockery out of Indian Parliament. Since 2014, functioning of Parliament has taken a giant dip. Indian Parliament is becoming increasingly dysfunctional. Instead of discussing and debating bills and ordinances, parliamentarians are using the House for making political gains, and government is continuously dismantling the parliamentary procedures by passing the laws without any consultation or scrutiny. And that's precisely what we are going to talk about today.
और नारेबाजी करते उचित नहीं है। तो मेरी बात नहीं सुन सकते। आप शांत रहिए, प्लीज।
Let me finish the last thing. Last 1 minute.
In the last 7 years, we have seen a systematic decline into the functioning of Indian Parliament. Members from opposition parties do not get enough time to express their dissatisfaction from the government. Ministers from treasury benches do not answer the questions raised by opposition parties. Several ordinances and bills have literally been bulldozed from both the houses of parliament without any discussion, scrutiny or debate. It's a deliberate attempt to sabotage the relevance of this institution.
And what I've seen over the last couple of years is shouting, disruptions, entire sessions being lost. One last year. I can't understand it.
Several examples can be given to prove that Parliament has become redundant. We all know what happened on August 15, 2019. Kashmir Reorganization Bill was passed from Parliament that revoked the special status of Kashmir granted under Article 370 and Article 35A, while also bifurcating the state into union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. NDA government used its brute majority and get the bill passed without any legislative scrutiny. A bill that was going to turn the life of Kashmiris upside down was neither referred to any parliamentary standing committee or to any select committee. In between 2014 and 2019, 76% of the bills that were introduced into the parliament had zero consultation. In the same time period, only around 27% of the bills were referred to parliamentary committee as compared to 70% and 62% during UPA 1 and UPA 2. Around 86% of the parliamentary time during the recently concluded budget session was lost due to disruption. If you have ever watched parliamentary debate, you would have observed that members at treasury benches get 30 to 40 minutes of time to put their point on the table, while on the other hand, members at opposition benches struggle to speak for even 10 minutes. Likes of Asaduddin Owaisi, Mahua Moitra and N.K. Ramakrishnan are allotted only 4 to 5 minutes for their speech.
13 मिनट मुझे बोलने का टाइम है, मैं 11 साढ़े 11 में खत्म कर ली थी। वहाँ पे 13 मिनट का पहले मेरा जब एक पैराग्राफ बाकी था, उन्होंने मुझे काट दिया। मैं कितना बार रिक्वेस्ट कर रही थी कि मुझे वो खत्म करने दीजिए।
We all know the conventional definition of democracy, that it is a system of government for the people, by the people, to the people. Parliament is at the core of this idea, and democracy is pointless without discussion, debate and scrutiny. Therefore, this very attempt by the current regime to topple the temple of democracy should be condemned unequivocally. This has been Ritik Singh signing off.